Where should we start? Should we just start right from here? Is that a nice
You got
angle?
you got 1 minute.
That's a pretty good angle.
Hold on,
I
it's
like-
not landscape for some reason.
I like that.
Hold on, I gotta
We're
fix
live. We're live. Hey, everybody. Where am I? Here we are. Welcome. Johnny Beane here, August 8th, 2021. Well, out here anyway, in Santa Cruz. 9:08 p.m. Running a few minutes behind.
Is that Michael's audio that's mad hissy?
I don't know. It's okay, though. It's all about the guitars. I know, McElwain. I know. I can't stop it. I told you. There's going to be echo.
Yeah, I'm only on one cam, so it's not me echo.
Hey, everybody. Johnny Beane here. Let's play the intro, if I can find it. Just any kind of intro will do.
Yeah, I think the
Like that All right. Here we are, everybody. Actually, to get rid of the echo, let's do this. How's that? Is there echo?
No, that's good.
That's good? Okay. I know it's room... hang on. I gotta do this. Hey, okay, here we are. Audio's a little weird, but that's okay. Let's say hello to our executive producers, Charles Green, Stephen Franklin, Joe Christian, Michael B., who we have here tonight. Where's my applause? Good to see you, Michael.
Thank you, thank you.
Good to see you, man. Thomas Santiago, Music Therapy Laz, who I will be live with tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys tune in for that. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. Bent Tom, the Chad, James Gum, Jarhead Rock, Wayno, Michael Smith,
the captain.
Andy Carson, the Captain, Michael Smith, Andy Carson, John Moronic, Jim Ray Hawkins, Mike Neese, R. Habs, Lenny Lou, Ed Mary, False Flag, and Steve Carmichael.
Steve Carmichael.
That is the top tier of channel membership here on Johnny Beane TV. And if you'd like to become a channel member, click the join button below. That's all you got to do. Right, Michael?
Yes, just click the join button below.
There you go. It's that easy.
Choose a tier that suits you, something you feel is appropriate.
That's right. That's right. How you doing, man?
Very good. Thank you so much for the invite. This is
Oh,
fun.
you're welcome. You're welcome, man. Who's your friend?
This is Lila Bubs.
Lila
It was-
Bubs.
Yep, Lila's her official name. Bubsy's what we call her. And even though it's midnight, someone has asked me to hold a puppy. I'm like, I'm on a live stream. I'm like, I'm on a stream. They're like, so what? Here you go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all good, man. It's all good. Great to see you, man.
Get the cute factor going, right?
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Jay Hannon is here as well. Or Jay's
I'd like to get it to go the other way. Hold on a second. I gotta figure this out. Leave it. Please leave my feed like that. Let me see. Can I rotate it?
Yeah, yeah. If you just turn the camera.
I'm trying. Oh, hold on. I know why.
It
It's my
should.
rotate. There we go. Jeez,
Like
my
that.
rotate was locked.
There you go.
All right, so let me
That's
lock
nice.
it. Let me lock it this way now. Hold on. Lock it. Yeah. No, it's going back again.
Lock it.
So, hey, should we all do 2 cams? I can do 2 cams, too.
Yeah, the more.
But is that? No, that's up and down again.
That's the other way.
I'm about to throw this thing. I had it last week, didn't I?
Oh my god. There you go.
All right, so see, as soon as I hit the lock button, it goes back. That's so weird. All right, so I have to leave it unlocked and make sure that it doesn't flip when I put it into the. Hold on, I can't see me.
Yeah, you're making everybody seasick.
I know. So that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now I'll adjust it. I'll move it around a little bit. Whoa.
There you go.
Nice matching strap and pickups.
Oh yeah. I don't mess around, man.
No?
Yeah, that's cool. That's
And
cool.
the knobs. Sorry, I neglected the knobs match also.
Yep, I'll slide it down here a little bit. All right, cool. I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. False flag. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, you definitely got to come on here and show off your robot tuner. That'd be awesome.
I need a robot player. Do they have that?
I think so. I think so.
Get that out of the way.
And hello to everybody watching on Facebook. We're live in Johnny Beane TV Facebook page, and we're live in the Van Halen 1974 to 2020 Facebook group. So join the group. There's like 100 new members I have to approve. I just got home. I've had a long day. But I'll get to that a little later. False flag, thank you again so much. Let's see. All right, so I got to change over. I got to change my one of my angles here. Actually, I'll just get rid of one. I'll just do that. There we go. So, if you guys are new here, this is a show where we oh, my lighting is horrible. This is a show where we work on guitars. So we're gonna have a good time.
Don't we always have a good time, Johnny?
Yeah, I mean we always do have a good time. I mean that is the truth.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey man.
So I'll just start off by saying I'm changing the strings, obviously, on this 7-string RG Ibanez. And what I do is, when you have a floating bridge or a low pro edge, which is what this is, I change one string at a time. I go from the low B all the way to the high E, one by one. So I'll take the low B off, put the new one on, take this out, let it return, and then I'll tune up the low B. I'll actually tune the whole guitar to pitch. Mm-hmm. And then I'll do this again, put this under there, do the low E, and continue like that. That's what I do. I mean, I know it's a little more time consuming when you're doing something like this, but it's a lot easier when you change one string at a time, tune it, change the next string, tune it, So that's how I do it.
And you protect the body under the bridge there.
Yeah, I mean, just because I feel like if you just leave this open, especially if you take off the low B right now, the bridge is going to go. Bah!
Yeah.
So I think it's just easier on the tension if you just put this under there while you change it, and then as soon as you put the new one on, then you take it out and let everything to go back to regular tension. So there we go. And I got my drill charged.
Right on, man.
But I'll still use this for just the hand one, just to loosen. Oh, that's the wrong way. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started, boys.
Cool. So what I have, Jay, you will not remember this, but on the stream a few years ago, I was asking you actually how to set this bridge up. Because when I got the guitar, the bridge was like way up in the air, and it was hard for me to find the right tension to get to it so I could get it so it actually could float and not be, blocked.
Yeah.
And I had sent you pictures on it. It was right in the middle of a Friday night. It was funny. But it was black at the time. So I painted it yellow a couple weeks ago just because that's what I like to do. But yeah, let's get going. So I'm actually endeavoring to get it to float. Right now, it is blocked.
Well, it's not recessed, right?
No, and it's just
It's-
just a stock.
Yeah,
fender
so you'll definitely
thing.
be limited. I mean, you just might be able to get just a little bit of, a float from it, but there's one. See, it's the one thing that's weird about this guitar is there's a shim. There's two shims under the nut on this one, and they're kind of crook. I almost feel like I should take the nut off and fix the shim in this, but I know one of the screws is stripped, so I can't really. I'm not going to mess around with it too much. I got to get that fixed, though, obviously.
Mm-hmm. And I'll be restringing this wolf then.
Oh,
Which
not
one?
the Streamliner?
Huh?
Well, you were gonna do the Streamliner, I thought.
Oh, the Silvertone.
Silvertone, sorry.
Yeah, I don't have tens.
Ah,
All I have is a pack of nines. And I have a Wolfgang with no strings on it, so it makes perfect sense.
there you go.
I am doing the Ernie Balls Extra Slinky 8s. As we talked about last week, I'm trying to lighten all the strings on my guitars.
I'm doing the D'Addario nines.
Yeah, me too.
That's
Got
what
the
I do.
That's usually what I use.
9 to 46 with a 56 for a low B. How I'm doing it. So obviously, I'm gonna
This
cut
one
that
has
open
locking
first.
tuners, I just remembered.
Well, that's good. So you guys have a good weekend?
I saw you all weekend.
Oh, that's true. You did.
Except
You
for
did have a
today.
good weekend then.
Did you guys see my video from a couple hours ago?
No.
I was live on Facebook from Facebook.
Oh, wow.
We actually went over to Facebook and I walked around.
Can't do it. God damn it. That's the one crappy thing about the 56. You can't put it all the way into the ball of the,
Mm-hmm.
can't do it. So on the low B, I can't. Where's my wire cutters? Here we go.
Yeah,
I feel like I've never done this before right now. This is weird.
Yeah, but at least with you doing it, now you don't have to like watch us and see where we make mistakes.
All right, so there goes the big fat one in there. So let me get my thing here. Now, what I like to do, obviously, I said it last week. Anytime there's the, a trem like this, I like to make sure that string is in there, straight to the saddle. I don't like it when it's a little crooked or whatever. Just one of my things, I think that makes sense. Crank that down.
Now, on another show today, somebody said something that I just thought was the craziest thing. On electric guitar, not even talking about bass, but they don't like to change the strings because it's too bright. And I'm like, well, that's not how EQ works. Like you're stuck with a dull tone. If you do new strings, you can turn your tone knob down. You can't add, clarity back in. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
That sounds like. Well, then maybe they should try some different strings, that aren't as bright.
Yeah, exactly. The bass player in Soundgarden, he prides himself in not changing them.
God,
But it's like, okay.
that's disgusting. So it kind of sucks on this. I can actually slightly move it. Like it's not butted right up against the neck right now because of that one screw or it's not the screw that's stripped, obviously, it's the actual hole. So I got to take it to somebody to get that hole, I guess, filled, and then make sure this nut is tight in there. Oh, listen to that. Oh yeah, nice and bright compared to, yeah.
Awesome.
So now I will. Oh, where's my That's right. I got to get the string stretcher.
Are you gonna stretch one string at a time after you put it on?
Yeah, because I have to tune this one string at a time, you know, as I put them on. So that's how I'm going to do it with this one.
Right.
You know, I know I'm not doing it right. Someone's going to say he's not holding the second fret down. Well, it's hard to do. So. You guys are both going to be done before I'm even halfway through.
Yeah, except I'm watching.
Okay, good. Watch more than you work tonight.
Yeah, it's almost cheating with these locking things.
Do one more time now on the low B.
So what is that thing doing? I see you sliding it back and forth.
Yeah, it's pulling the string, it's saving my
Is it-
fingers from having to do it. It's stretching.
It's going
the string
straight
out.
up. It's pulling straight up.
Yeah, kind of. You know, you don't want to. I guess you don't want to pull it too far, but
Yeah.
all right. So there's that one. So now let me see how the rest of the guitar is here. And it's still in tune. That's a little.
Now I hear some people just tune up, like a step and a half higher to stretch
Yeah.
the string. It sounds like that might break the string though, like inside it.
Yeah, I prefer not to do that because I have snapped, especially when you get to the high ones, you can snap them
Yeah.
like that, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, like an animal, I just use my fingers and pull it.
Yeah, but then the next day you're like, man, my fingers, you know.
Especially on the bass.
Oh yeah.
But now the bass this week, because I'm trying to lighten up my grips. I couldn't. My truss rod ran out of adjustment. And I was trying to flatten the nut of my bass. That happens because they're under a lot more tension. So
Wow.
I actually have this method where I clamp it up with a crowbar and stick it in the oven for an hour. I had to do it twice, but it did work, and I ended up in the middle of the truss rod adjustment after,
Oh man.
which is good. That's what you want.
Yeah, but still having to put it in like that's.
Yeah,
Right.
it's just replacement fender neck. No big deal.
Are people actually watching this?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, Keith Campbell is here. Island Winder is here. Nightbot is here, of course. Yeah, leave a thumbs up, you guys, if you guys are enjoying this.
This is kind of forcing us to change strings. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Yeah, otherwise I would never do this. Guitar would sit here with no strings.
Yeah.
But I need to be content, you know?
Contact.
I can play it.
So when you're changing strings and you start looking at your bridge, do you ever go, question that your intonation can't be right? I mean,
All the
Jay,
time.
yours looks nice. I look at mine and I'm like, what kind of crazy friggin' intonation is this to make this thing work? This can't be right.
Well, at least on yours, if you have it, yours is a lot easier to intonate than this one would be,
Right.
'Cause all you have
right.
to screw in the back, you just, move the saddle forward or backwards. This one you gotta, loosen it. You gotta undo these little bolt there. And then slide the saddle forward or backward, tighten it down, retune it. Then you might have to move it again. It's a big pain in the butt.
Yeah. But you would think roughly that the strings would follow, the intonation would follow the path of the string width. So as the strings get thinner, you might have to go closer to the nut. And I got some that look like a mile away.
Okay, so here's going to be the low E now. So now I'll be able to put this one through the actual tuning peg. So I'll have the ball end up here. It's kind of what I want.
Now, to attempt to distract you further, on your strap, is that one of those detachable clips?
Yeah, yep.
Those are cool. I love those.
I love them. And for some reason, it's one of those things like, on a EVH guitar, you want to get the eye bolt, the dog clasp and the bolts and stuff like that for the strap.
Yeah.
It's almost like the same thing, in my opinion, with an Ibanez like this. It just looks cool with the DiMarzio clip lock. It just goes,
Yeah.
It's kind of how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they're just convenient. I just like how they feel, And you get all the cool colors too, man.
Yeah, I've got black ones, I've got a white one, and I've got a camouflage one.
Do we have any questions from anybody about, changing strings on a floating? Like, is Mancuda watching right now, wondering what I'm doing?
You were so right. You called it last week.
I guess I don't even need the drill if I'm going to be.
This one. Here.
I'll finger whine just to slow my pace. And I don't have a thing.
I guess I could. Well, I don't know if I want to stretch them all at the end. Do I? Oh wow. No, probably not.
Johnny's probably already done.
He's on his second guitar already.
I'm almost done. I've got one more string to do. Yeah, mine's a hardtail too. There's no floating trims on this. No floating trims for me.
Let me do the low B again. Stretch that bad boy out.
Well, this one's still decked. I haven't undecked it.
All right, so there's the B and the E. It's cool that the A is still in tune. All right, I'll go to the A now.
Jay,
Hey!
Keith Campbell's asking, where are your T handles?
My what?
T handles.
What do you
These,
mean?
right?
What?
You're talking about these, right, Keith? Do you have these?
Oh, I don't have that. I'm just using the old school trim tool, This might have been the first one that I ever owned as well.
I'm trying to find a smaller one so I can tighten the nut from the back. I can't find one.
But I know like FU Tone sells those ones that have the long, so nothing gets in the way. Everything's easy. But I don't know. Sometimes you've been doing something for so long, it's like I don't even know what am I doing here? What am I? Oh, okay, yeah, kind of out of it.
Oh, hey.
So because I'm changing string width, string weight, I'm imagining my intonation is going to be messed up just by default.
Okay, this is another garbage one. All right. What can't you find?
I'm looking for
fishing for something.
another Allen wrench, a smaller one, so I can tighten behind the nut to tighten the nut from the back.
Uh-huh.
Just to make sure it's fine before I tighten the strings. I know I have one.
And this guitar's already got some fret wear on it, man.
Hey, Johnny, just use the bike ones. They're in that drawer.
Yeah, that's right.
The bike one.
Yeah, you know that little satchel with all the bike ones? Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Love when your wife comes out and tells you what tools to use and she's right about it. I love it.
I don't know if any of these will actually fit, though. Nah, none of these will fit.
That's what she said.
Wait.
So that was a cool thing at last night's show. 15 minutes before you were done, somebody jumped in.
Oh, that was great. Yeah. Yeah, Lori was awesome. Lori Tucker from the Hot for Teacher video. With an impromptu...
She interacted with the band and stuff. It was cool to hear her stories.
Yeah, sometimes you're right, Michael. Sometimes like you're like, oh, you were in the so and so video or so and so movie. Like, did you get to? No, our stuff was filmed separate from everybody else. That type of thing. So it was cool that they actually did everything, kind of together.
Yep.
Yeah, that was awesome. Hey, G.
God, I love new strings on a guitar. My God.
Yeah, same here. I really got to find one of those because.
Speaking of bass strings that are too bright or too dull, I'm actually mixing the new Byzantine EP, and I suggested to the bass player, Mega Beardo, that he try out the what are they called? They're not like the normal nickel wound strings. They're the what are they called? They're basically brighter, but you really get especially for metal, man, when you want that heavy, dangly or whatever you want to call it, the chainy bass to really cut through.
The clang.
Yeah, the clang, exactly.
Do you have one of these, Jay?
I used to have one of those. And then I put it in too far one time when I didn't know what I was doing, and I creased. Remember that black RG 760 that I used to have? Mm-hmm. There's actually, if I ever get that guitar back, there's dents, one right here and one right there, because I put that thing in way too far, and I was like, no. So I don't have it anymore.
I have one, but I don't even have a floating tremolo anymore.
Is that the first time in history that a mix engineer asked the bass player to make more noise with their gear?
But he was cool about it. He was like, yeah, let's try it. And then he sent me some DI tracks. I haven't totally mixed anything yet, but As soon as he sent the track, I was like, oh yeah, dude, that's gonna cut through nice, man.
Do you blend in? Do they ever give you stuff with the amp too, and you blend the DI with it?
Well, I kind of do a blend anyway. I mean, nowadays, man, especially in metal, like you just take the DI and then you know, I'll send it through a distorted track for like all the high gain stuff to blend in, but then I'll have just a basic bass guitar sound track, and I'll blend them together. You know, sometimes I'll do three different kind of frequency things, but
oh wow,
usually just two. You know, one to handle all the low end, and then one to handle like, you know, the gain and stuff like that. Because metal, a lot of people think like, oh, it's such a crushing guitar tone. Well, there's a lot to have to do with the bass tone as well, man. You know, give an extra drive and stuff. So,
especially where they're repeating underneath just to beef it up on purpose.
Oh yeah,
the way they're playing.
Jock strapping, I like to call it, when the bass player's jock strapping the guitar riff. You know?
I mean, in Justice for All, that was all that was, if there was any bass at all, you know.
Yeah, I know. I would love to hear. Well, it's out there with the bass mixed in, so.
Yeah. But even, you know, like Blackened or something, that bass line, it's got to be incredible.
Yep, it is. Well, yeah, it sucks because he wrote those two riffs, the main two riffs in Blackened. Newstead wrote those riffs, and he's not even on the album. All right, I'm on string 4, boys.
I'm on 6, but...
All right, what's next here?
I'm done.
Ah, crap. This feels like it's just too thin to be this string. I don't know if you see what I'm doing here. I've done this for a long time as well. I use a little pair of tweezers. I don't know if you can actually see what. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yep.
And instead of fighting, sometimes, you know, if you have your string retainer screwed in far, it's hard to get the string to come up to get through the slot. So I'll just use a tweezer and just, you know, bend it up, pull it through.
Do I want to use the string stretcher with the strings tuned to pitch or not?
Yes.
Okay. How do you use this again? You just put it.
Just line it up. Line it up.
I'm gonna assume it's like that.
Yeah, don't pull too hard, right? I don't know. I've just been giving it a little bit of a how's your father.
I found that Allen wrench for the back of the nut, so that's I tightened that.
You mean your wife found it?
No, those didn't work. Those were for the bikes. No, I found it in the box. The box with that tremolo thing.
So do you guys always like poke your finger at least once?
That's the worst, man. Like, oh.
It's like a splinter that isn't a splinter, so you can't even fix it. It just hurts.
Yes, that's right. You gotta wait for it to go away.
Boing.
The Boing Show, everybody. The Boing Show. What's the groove on this one?
Everybody's working. Sorry if we're not looking at the chat every 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, somebody will be done soon. They can look at the chat because I'm going to be on here for another half hour probably.
I see it. I've got my laptop right here. I can see it.
Okay.
Majestic PB&J. Caleb wants to jump in.
Okay.
How do I do that? I can't even think. Can I open another window? Actually, I'll do it on my other computer.
I know people don't say this much. Last week I was really tired, but today I was fortunately sick. So
Fortunately,
I slept.
huh?
Yeah, I slept the whole day, so I'm not tired now.
Uh-huh.
I always find it kind of a personal achievement when you try a string that you haven't tuned and it's close.
Yeah, it's like, yep, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb, if you're watching this, hang on, man.
Want me to send him the link, dude? Well, no, I have too much to do. I got to stay on task here.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm in tune. Now I got to stretch.
All right, now I'm on the last three. These three are the ones. That's sometimes when you look down, you're playing, and you see your unwound strings are black. You're like, maybe it's time. You know?
I'm going to grab some caffeine. Because that's what you want to do at midnight before work.
Jolt Cola.
No, Mountain Dew.
Oh man, that's like
Oh,
that's
my
right
God.
under Jolt Cola.
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew. Yeah, this string is disgusting. I can feel the grime on it. And like I said before, I'm usually pretty good at washing my. I almost all the time I wash my hands before I play guitar. So, you know, and I don't really
All right.
sweat too much either on my hands. So strings usually last me a pretty good time, but these
I'm
ones.
done.
Oh, you son of a!
Johnny
I'm
wins.
done.
You son of a!
Oh, you
what's
didn't
the-
clip your strings. No, you didn't win yet.
Oh, I don't have one. I don't
Here,
have
you
them.
can, you can borrow mine. Here.
You don't have a pair of wire cutters, dude?
I can't. No, we use them for the chicken coop, and they got rusted from leaving them outside.
Somebody send Johnny a guitar toolkit, please.
So I don't have any. But yeah, I did it. I'm done. Thank you so much.
What am I doing now? Wire cutters. I'm looking for the thing that Johnny doesn't have. Okay.
You're out of frame.
Caleb, are you still here? There you are. I see you.
Crank that down.
You guys have kids up
Yes.
all hours of the night?
No.
Got two.
Hey, Robot, are you still around in a little while? Dude, we played last night. It was awesome, man.
Johnny's already wanting the game. He's like, I got to get out of here.
We're getting we're getting like 150 views on GTA's now, man.
Wow.
Great.
It's not even a new game.
No, it's an 8-year-old game, and oh, gross! Who sent that?
Uh-oh.
Ugh, what's up with these gifts?
We had a glitch there.
God. Yuck. How do I send it to just Caleb? He sent it in the group chat, but I don't want to wake all those other guys up.
All right. See? When you change them all one by one, you get more luck getting this thing to stay level, stay. Oh, yeah. Yep.
So John BL chickened out?
I don't know.
It's too late for him because he has
He's got a job.
work tomorrow.
Yeah, I do too.
Early in the morning.
Most people do, but for some reason, John Biel's one of those guys, who needs 19 hours of sleep before he goes to work.
But the way he said maybe at the end, I was like, oh, maybe he'll do it. You know.
No, that was just to get us to leave him alone. They'll stop asking if I tell him maybe. I figured Mancuda would be in. I figured Mancuda would want to be in here, man. You know.
Awesome. This is great, huh?
Yeah. That high B string is nasty. That's nasty. Anybody learning anything tonight? No? Okay, great. So are you
Yeah,
adjusting
not-
your bridge?
Not to buy a floating bridge.
Yeah, you guys don't need those, man. Those things are more hassle than anything.
So should I try to undeck it or what?
Yeah, just give it a little bit. I mean, you're not going to be able to have it, obviously as crazy as something like this, a recessed trim, but you'll be able to give it a tiny bit, just to give it a little bit of,
So the process is probably like loosen the strings and then back the screws on the back away so that the springs are less tension.
I would start with the springs on the back and then tune it up and go from there.
Yeah. All right, let's give it a shot.
Well, again, if you go too far, your action, that bridge is going to be crazy. So I would just give it a little bit, just see what feels good.
Caleb was there for a second.
What happened?
I don't know.
Damn it, I can't reach this one. There we go. Got it.
Awesome.
Got
Again.
it.
I'm done. I did it, you guys. Here's mine.
I did it.
I did it all stringed up.
All stringed up.
Wolfgang special.
Let me see. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful guitar.
Caleb. Caleb. Caleb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caleb.
Hey now.
Can you hear me?
Hey now. Yeah.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
What's up?
Yes, goddammit.
What's
One of
happening?
my kids just came in and took the screwdriver that I now need.
Caleb, are you just hanging or are you going to change strings right now?
I think I'll join in.
Think you'll join in.
I think I'll join in on this action.
Improvise.
Here from behind.
Hey, Caleb, nice to meet you.
You too. What's happening?
Yeah, that's Michael B. Executive producer, Michael B.
I was just telling the guys that was a great guest you brought in last night.
Yeah, I'm glad I could get her on. She's in high demand.
Such cool stories.
Yeah. Well, apparently she was holding back, so maybe we'll find out a little bit more on somewhere else. I'm being cryptic enough. Hey, let's ask the chat. Which one of my guitars would they love to see me change strings on?
I'm going to guess and say the chromed out 5150.
All right. Well, let me get.
That's my vote, but I would rather have the chat pick.
I'm off the deck. Now I get a tune.
The chit. All right, one more, and I'm all changed up. Again, while you're doing this on a floating bridge, or even one like an Eddie Van Halen type guitar, when you take the string off or whatever, reset your fine tuners so you don't end up putting a new string on, tuning it up, and having either no room either way or something. So, somewhere near the middle.
All right. I'll do the Ivory Wolfgang because it kind of needs it.
Oh, come on. Johnny just did a Wolfgang. Doesn't matter. I'm just whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump out of this one. How do I do that? Oh, I just kicked myself.
Oh, where's my shit? Where's my shit?
So now, is it going to fight me in tuning until it's happy and balanced?
Yes. Oh yeah, big time.
So it's going to keep going.
You're going to
one
regret
direction.
doing it. You're going to regret doing it for a little while until you get it right. And you're like, oh, okay, this is cool.
Well,
Yep.
it's in tune right now, and it actually kind of looks good, and it's floating.
Wow. You got. Well, I don't want to say you got lucky, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, but I think it's moving.
Make sure that's straight, right through the saddle. I got the wrong ending.
Or Leo Fender knew how to, get the right engineers to design a good bridge.
Oh crap! What am I doing? I just screwed that up. I gotta loosen it. I forgot to pull it all the way through to the ball, and then cut. Come on, somebody didn't remind me. Come on, everybody. Okay. Should be the last cut I make. All right, gotta make sure I can see in there. All right.
All right. Did everyone announce what strings they're using?
Yes.
Okay. This is what I use and have been using for 35 plus years.
Wow.
Religiously. More light, yeah.
There we go.
This is a fun show, folks.
Oh, it's action packed, dude. Action packed.
I think this is going to go viral. You watch
Gonna
that
go
string
vi-
paint throw, dude?
It's gonna go viral.
I think it worked. I think I got it.
Wow.
Let's see. Now I can produce. Let's see what's going on here.
This is like ASMR string change.
I use.
And I still go back to using my fingers. Look at this.
Anybody use the hex hider? Hex hider.
Yeah.
From FU Tone.
Yeah, those are awesome. We actually have... Nightbot actually has a link to that.
Who thought? Did Johnny? You think this idea up for the show? I think it's genius. I'm not even shitting you. I think it's awesome.
Thanks. Oh, of course. Yeah. Yeah, we what happened, Jay? We just like one night we're like, we should change strings on the stream or whatever, and then I'm like, we should just do this every Sunday.
Yeah, I think the original plan was
night.
like, let's just, on some day or something. We'll.
There was a
change the
reason.
thing.
There was a reason that why we did it the one day. Why we like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
There was a reason why we did that, and then I'm just like, let's just continue doing it, because it if anything, it gives us a reason, like you were saying earlier, to change your strings
And we
You
get
know,
to hang out.
once a week. Yeah, once a week on whichever guitar. Like I wouldn't have put those strings on that guitar if I didn't,
Yeah, I wouldn't have changed this tonight. Definitely.
And Johnny, like me, doesn't change strings ever, and you can tell because look at our necks, look at our fretboards. This isn't because we play a lot. It's because we play dead strings a lot.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I have no steel wool because I would definitely clean the neck on this one up because it's such a beauty. So, but I don't have any.
Yeah. Yeah, I never clean mine.
Well, I don't like to because I think it's cool, but on this guitar, I feel like I should for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
This guitar is perfect.
Because it actually eats away. It actually eats, like, especially on rosewood necks. I've got my. I can show you. I've got my my Kramer.
What eats away at rosewood necks? What were you saying?
The gunk.
This is actually from years of not cleaning this neck. So this is actually what happens.
Oh, that looks horrible.
Well,
Look
and rosewood dries out too.
Yeah, but look at the fretboard. Look at all those pits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
Like right here. Like you can feel that. That's from not cleaning this neck.
All right, fuck it. I'm gonna get some fucking steel wool.
You know. So is those maple necks? There is a finish on them. It's a very slight oil finish, so it actually won't do this. Like there's nothing on this.
Yeah, well, there's nothing on my stainless steel 5150, and that thing's as dirty as it gets. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you guys can see. Yeah, those are actual pits.
Pits. It looks
Pits,
like a neck.
man.
It looks like a
The
neck
pits,
that Jay
dude.
Hannon bought online.
What?
I said it looks like a neck that you bought online.
Ah.
All right.
You're left-handed, man, or your camera back?
No, the camera's switched.
Look at that. Perfect.
Dude, that happened to me yesterday. My camera was backwards when I was playing outside, and thankfully, Grant Fisher. Do you guys know who he is?
Yeah.
Grant Fisher. He actually ran Van Halen. Was it News Desk?
Really?
He ran the Van Halen News Desk years originally. But anyway, he came in. He's like, Johnny, see if you can switch your camera around. And it worked.
Yeah, I just switched it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go.
So I have my wiggle stick.
Whoa! What is going on?
Whoa! Whoa! Hey now.
I think my phone just fried.
Take it easy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't take longer.
That's me cleaning it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought you were petting it.
Right.
That's literally never happened where I haven't had to tune this thing for an hour after.
All right. There needs to be like a name to describe the skill in feeding a string into the nut under the tree, because that has always been a fun part for me.
Caleb.
Yeah. What?
Tweezers.
Tweezers?
Yep, that's what I use.
That's a good idea.
Go rob your wife's attache case and find her tweezers.
Oh, what are you talking about? I do my unibrow all the time. So.
Oh, okay.
Did I say that out loud? Yeah.
So I got a new light from my workbench here, boys. I don't know if you can see it.
Amazon?
It's got a magnifying glass.
Oh, dude, you're like a real luthier now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yep. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
He's even got the neck call and everything.
You saw Ed had one. So.
Well, my eyes are my what is it called? My close vision or nearsighted vision is going for some weird reason.
Yeah, it's
So-
called 40.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know.
40.
I know.
Yeah,
So-
Johnny hasn't had that yet.
No, another 15
No.
years before he gets
I
it.
haven't had that yet, but I have. Yeah, I noticed I have to take my glasses off to see stuff close up.
Yeah, it sucks because I've had like 20/20 vision my entire life up until about a year ago.
Lucky
And
bitch.
now it's like I'm reading stuff and I'm like, I can't see a damn. But again, if I'm looking a couple feet away or down the block, I can read anything. But up
Yeah.
close, like even when I'm doing this, when I'm looking to guide the string into the the hole, I'm like, I can't tell if it's straight, man.
Well,
Leo.
This show's almost as exciting as some other shows on the channel or on channels near us. Yeah.
Leo, Safco just sent a message saying, "Hey
we go.
Johnny, just got the black and white EVH Strat. Thinking about the metal eye hooks in place of the factory strap buttons. You guys know of any issues with the guitar not being able to fit into a hard Strat case because of the added length of the eye hooks? Thank you." Oh, nice
Yeah.
guitar, man.
You might have a problem, but you can just kind of wedge that filling stuff kind of out of the way. Or,
Yeah, I've heard people do that. Like they'll use something to like kind of just push it back or smash it a
Yeah.
little bit.
that stuff moves, so you
Yeah.
can kind of do it. And if you really have to, you can kind of make a slit, and then make sure the eye hook is facing a certain way. So it fits.
Actually, I can show you. I can show you on mine. I did that with this one.
And I had to do that for the wolf, my space wolf, because that has eye hooks on it. This guitar, I'm never going to put eye hooks on. So. It's
Why
just
not?
it's too sweet and it's too perfect. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's in too good a shape, and I'm not using it for. I'm not using it live, so.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
I've got a guitar with no eyelets, no hooks in them.
No, nothing.
Somebody changed the color of the light while he's over there.
I'm gonna join the show, Johnny. I'm gonna drop out of this one and join it.
Am I here? Is my volume here? Yeah, in the case that I have with the eyelets, it won't fit in the case. It won't even go in at all. Hello?
Which is funny because you think like they would make one that would work for that, since half the people who get these guitars do this. So.
Yeah. Hey, Dane.
And they even sell the mod themselves, so that's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, Leo, if you're still here. I know this isn't the Strat, but it's a Wolfgang, and like I said, with the eyelets on it, it won't fit in the Wolfgang case. That's not actually not always the case. Sometimes it will fit. It really depends. Sometimes, depending on the guitar, it will fit into the case. Jay, what happened?
He's going to
Hang on.
rejoin.
Oh, there you are. You gave up? Or you're done?
No, I'm done.
Where's the applause?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit there and clamp down the nut yet and sit there for another hour and make sure it's perfectly in tune. So I figure I did what I had to do tonight. Tomorrow I'll,
Tune.
yeah, Well, it's tuned, but we know what happens sometimes. You clamp that thing down. I don't feel like messing with it. It's already, after 1 o'clock. So
Oh shit.
still having. Is that thing still moving on you, Michael?
It's moved for the first time, yeah. But I think it's because I was yanking the stick up now.
Yeah. You were wanking it.
Yep.
Maybe I should get the chat up. I don't even have the YouTube
Shit.
link up on here. The chit, and we get the chit going.
Shit going.
I know it's the bridge because they all went down evenly.
Yeah, I think in future shows, one person needs to be just reading questions from the chat so you guys can answer. Because when you're doing this, I can't look at the chat.
Yeah, I know, and I'm across the room, not even facing the damn computer.
So we need a moderator.
I saw the chat. I saw it because I have this laptop over with me when I'm changing mine, so I'm able to see it.
Right, but you can't like in real time. Like it would be just easier for someone who's just on it.
Yeah. Well, still 43 watching us change strings, which is pretty impressive.
Because see, what I do is I enlarge it, so I see that.
Whoa, hey now.
Hey now,
It could
so
just.
how
be
does
the
it feel,
string.
Michael? Is the action still okay after?
Yeah, I
little
love
bit?
the light strings are cool. I'm actually gonna stretch them a little more, because they're brand new. Could be partly that.
Yeah, it could be.
Boing. I usually just do that at home, listening to the show.
Wait a
All by
minute. Oh, let me go over to Facebook. Do we have? Is there a Facebook chat going on? Yeah, we got comments over there too. Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Joe, Brian Sparks. Hey Brian. What gauge strings are we using? You asked us 45 minutes ago. 9 through 42 is what I'm using.
Me too.
8
I think. 8.
to 38.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, I get the wrist pain. Got to do it.
Yeah. On the 7-string, I just changed using 9 to 56.
I do want to try those 9.5s. I heard those are cool.
Yeah, I tried. I tried a set of those on something. I forget what it was. That was cool. I mean, especially if you're, sometimes if you tune down a half step, a 9.5 will be cool.
Sorry for the
Wow.
noise.
Joe Christian's using 7 through 38.
What
Jesus.
the fuck?
What is he
7.
tuned to?
Like fishing
Standard.
wire.
Seems the standard.
Man,
7s.
yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, Sean. Sean Silas. He's here. He says he uses 11 through 56 tuned to C sharp.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yep.
Hey,
Sean.
Must have some man hands.
Oh, yeah.
Sean's put some strings on some guitar. Let me tell you,
Yeah, just a few.
like 15 a day for 7 years, something like that. Should bring Sean in.
Sean, you got any guitar? Well, you got any strings to change, Sean?
Should we try to interrupt Caleb as he does it? If he makes a mistake, or? So, Caleb, you were saying your hand was cramping up last week,
Yeah, it's the big story going around now, apparently.
but your fingers, did they flop over? Like you couldn't? They like
No, they
sprang?
were like straightening when I needed them to bend.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes a couple hours into a show on bass, my fingers, my two middle fingers, will literally point in, like just junk, and then I massage my forearm and it goes back.
No, it's very. It's happened before in a long set, so I'm definitely. It's just like a stamina thing. I need to get in shape or something. So. Wake up call for sure, because it is not fun. Oh, great. Make sure you tighten the saddle before you tighten the string. Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Time for a new nut. I keep knocking the 8 off the nut.
Man, this string is like it's like doing a Steven Tyler impression. Back in the saddle again. I'm back.
Back.
That was a good one, right? That was a pretty good one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
What guitar to change strings on next?
Pick one.
Maybe I'll do this one next week. If I'm on the show again. Maybe I'll do the Larry. I haven't changed these yet. These are still the strings that came on the guitar.
Weren't you just gonna save those because they were his?
I don't know if these were his. I don't think they were. Because there's no way. Like when I got the guitar, that's the one thing I looked at instantly. I was like, I don't like playing guitars with other people's strings on them. Even if it was Larry's, I would have taken them off and just saved them if I knew they were his. But they were kind of
except if you got an art series and it was EVHs in the show.
Yeah. So
like Jeff Goebel has that art series and he hasn't changed his strings. And I'm like, duh.
yeah,
Would you?
yeah. But
And he's played that guitar too. It shows.
Right. So awesome.
Wow.
yeah, the strings on this guitar actually weren't that old. If they were from '95 or whatever the hell it was when Larry, or '96 got rid of. I forget what year he got rid of the guitar, but you would know if they were 25 years old.
Hey, Zach.
Do you like John BL, like when you're out somewhere and you have a question?
Yes.
Just John
Everywhere, if I'm anywhere and somebody asks me a question, I do this. Even if it's just the two of us, I go, Jumpy out.
Your wife probably loves it.
I do that all the time. That's just.
Oh my God.
John BL.
Yeah, and he wakes up. He's like, oh, what?
Johnny goes to the drive-through at Chipotle. Yes, sir. Can I help you? John Biel.
Well, they don't have a drive-through.
Not ready yet.
I was there today, actually. I was at Chipotle. We had Chipotle over at Stanford. We actually had a picnic on campus at Stanford. Yeah. And it was cool. It was a trip. It was a trip being live on Facebook, at Facebook.
Being live.
People run up to that thumb and take selfies nonstop at that place.
I think it's starting to stay in place.
Awesome.
And it's officially floating.
Floater.
There we go.
Nothing like new strings, though. Nothing.
All right, now I'm going to check the intonation. Whoa, E string good.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, trigger.
Yeah, I don't even check the intonation on most of my guitars because they're really not that far off.
But I'm going down a string gauge.
Oh,
What's
okay.
intonation? I had this guitar set up like 3 years ago. Is it still good? Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Hey.
you notice it if it's like, if you're playing some octave stuff or some chords a little higher up, you're like, oh, that one string, man, But a lot of times you can get away with it.
Turn the gain up, hit the fuzz, hit the big muff. You can't tell.
Hit the big muff, yo.
Yeah, I mean, if you're recording or something like that, when you're doing a lot of clean whatevers, yeah, you might want to.
Recording, yeah. For recording, definitely. I know we all have guitars here, but I had heard if you're going to record bass, you always want to put brand new strings on.
Yeah, I think we talked about it on the show.
We talked about that probably a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Jay said like he's got to have fresh strings on a bass always.
Yeah, my rule is on bass, depending on how many. Usually with guitar, you're double tracking and overdubs, but usually it's like 2 songs of rhythm guitars, and then I'll change strings. But bass can kind of be the same thing too, 2-3 songs, depending on again the bass player's skin, his chemistry with his hands. If he's a sweaty player, you'll know. I mean, I'll sometimes just A/B. I'm like, okay, this was the DI track with brand new strings on it. Play that same part, play that same riff or bass line, and if it's noticeable, new strings on it. And it sucks for a bass player because you're talking $30 a set.
Yeah. Sean.
Stab
worst
your fingers. He said it. Yeah.
The worst changing strings is when they break and stab your fingers. Yeah, that hurts, man.
Yeah.
Or whips it. That happened a few times at Jackson guitar. You got a scar from it, man?
Okay.
Dang.
Oh, Robot Master Switch. He says, Jay, do you think you'll be able to do a midnight show when your kids start school? Man. I
It's
know.
already happening.
Yeah, Wednesday's Ellie's first day, so.
Is that normal to start that early?
Huh?
Is it normal to start that early? My kids don't go back till September 1st.
Well, I'm in South Carolina, so it's hot down here. So
Well, a lot of
school starts earlier here and ends earlier as
Schools start in
well.
August
That's
now.
cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Even out here.
She'll get out in May, I think, is when the last day is.
Well, Jay, you're 3 hours earlier than us. So your school will start 3 hours earlier.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so these these Sunday night ones, man, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, especially if they're always at midnight. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. She's gonna have to wake up at 6:30. So
bumping up an hour early or whatever.
How about we do it it earlier in the day?
all right, how about this? From now on,
Daytime.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's tough for me to do any type of show, any type of live thing. Sundays they're just a bad day.
yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, yeah. For me, it works. For me, this works. Like the later, like the time we're doing now, it's fine. Maybe an hour earlier would work as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wouldn't work for me, but
But yeah, I think earlier than that, it'd be.
Yeah, there's a lot of other shows going on too, and
yeah, we don't want to step on anybody's toes, do we? Especially on Sunday night.
I don't want to, but
Unless you want to move this to Thursdays at 8.
Johnny.
Why? That's an empty slot anyway. Isn't it?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of dead air out there.
I can't believe how hard a time I had with this that I actually wrote in the comments on a show 3 years ago to try to do this, and now I'm on the show. The person that I asked the questions in the chat is on the show with me, and I didn't have any problems.
See, don't listen to me. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, it's an honor to be on the
literally
show. It's an honor to finally meet you. And oh, you weren't talking about me. Never mind. Oh.
Yeah, it was
You know
like
we all
putting
have joke
pictures in the
writers, right?
Discord, and
Oh, you're in the Discord, man?
I used to be. I haven't been there in a while.
Ah,
I think I got him
respond
just
to
to send
him
the
3 years
picture.
about his guitar. He's like, I guess I'm. It's been a while since I've even been in the Discord, man.
Was I the fastest? Who had the fastest time? So.
Oh, Johnny.
Oh, okay. Well, he started earlier than me.
I think Johnny just loosens the strings and tunes them back up. Oh, that one's changed.
yeah, I'm
didn't
so
cut
far
the
back,
ends,
I can't
so-
see what I'm doing.
He just puts them on from another guitar.
All my guitars are air guitars.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, G.
No, he had a second one underneath the table, and he just like said, "See, I'm done."
Yeah, that's right. He just pulled it out. Abracadabra.
Yeah, I actually could do that. That's why you get all your guitars in the same color.
Well, that's so nobody knows you bought a new one.
Mm.
All right.
So Caleb's all done. Michael is still adjusting.
Yeah, but I've been done. I'm just tweaking.
Yeah,
The intonation's
but it
fine.
didn't. It didn't affect the height of the action at all, or not at all, but too much where you're like, oh man, look at this.
I'll be
No,
back.
The only thing that's wrong is the high E is popping out of the nut.
Too thin.
Or I just play too heavy.
Put an 8 on there, just on that one. You know.
There is an 8 on there.
Oh, maybe a 9, just on that one string. Anything else going on? Do we?
Yeah, Joe Christian. You're talking about the EVH Iconic. When is a demo going to hit? What I heard, I mean, I saw this online. I don't know if this is true. Somebody online was saying that because that one place leaked that amp or the pictures of it, the company rushed to put an official thing out, but there's no demos yet.
Wow.
That's what somebody online was saying, who it seemed like they knew what they were saying. I don't know if that's true, but you would think there would be, since they already announced it, there would have been demos, and there's not.
Caleb.
What?
I don't know if that's true, but you would think there. Johnny, quiet.
I thought I killed it. Okay.
That's still going. The YouTube link, I'm thinking.
Good now?
YouTube.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, because Johnny, you're right, man. I wouldn't doubt that, because usually when something gets the first publicity shots of something, especially an amplifier,
like they're ready to go. And
yeah, they're ready to go. They have a demo video or something with at least somebody demoing or playing through the amp to give you a little bit of I guess context with it.
Yeah. Somebody was saying that they just, since it got leaked, and everybody was jumping on it like, wow. They went ahead and officially said, yeah, here it is, but there is no demos of it. So that is kind of. I mean, we will see them though.
Yeah. I think if you go to Sweetwater or whatever, I think it says something about October. But I mean, that's just a placeholder date, probably that EVH or Fender told them.
I would think this January, since it's already August. I would think January. No, the Iconic.
I was going to ask.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys talk about the bass Friday night?
Well, the Iconic's going to be available. Like, it's going to be coming in October.
Well, there you go.
That's what I heard. I heard it. You'll be able, like, they'll be delivered in October. So they already.
That's what it says on Sweetwater. But again, sometimes,
Well, Sweetwater, I bought 2 sets of guitar picks from them. Back in January, and nothing.
That's so crazy.
That's insane. Nothing. Although they did, they emailed, the guy emailed me say, "Hey, Johnny," talking about something else, and I wrote him back, "Oh, that's cool. But by the way, I bought some guitar picks back in January, wondering if they got lost." That's what I said to him, and he's like, "Oh, we're back ordered. We'll have them by the end of the month." That's what he told me, and we're already a week into this month.
You might want to call again.
So,
Yeah,
and
I would definitely call.
It's for these. I ordered 2 packs of these from Sweetwater the second they were announced, and I still don't have them. Although Mike Neese was awesome enough to send me a pack. Actually, he sent me several packs of a bunch of different ones.
Does that sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my fucking microcube, and it sometimes it just sounds better than my whole rig.
Mm-hmm. I've got one of those too.
It's amazing. Oh, love this guitar.
See, is it this one?
Yep.
There's mine. I don't want to touch it because Ned brought in a gopher and dropped it on it one day.
Yeah.
There was a dead gopher sitting right in this in this part, like a swing, like a hammock.
Oh
There's
wow.
a dead gopher sitting in there. And
Holy
this is
shit!
the first time I've touched it.
Look at Ned with many kills.
Yeah. What's his kill count? I always got the thing out and make sure the neck is straight. Uh-oh, it's not straight.
I went the wrong way
That's what
because
that is.
it's late.
And you're cranking that thing. Look at that.
I know, because I moved it just a second ago. I loosened it too much.
Yeah. Where's the wood breaking sound effect? Where's the splintering? The splintering sound effect.
No, I didn't break anything.
Jay.
Yes.
All right, I know you're itching
For what? To go to leave?
to get out of here. Yeah, because we should have been done half an hour ago.
This is turning into another show, another regular show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to go to work too.
Well, guys, if I wanted to leave that bad, I would have said, "All right, see you guys later. I'm leaving." You know? But I probably should split.
Yeah.
1:30.
I've got another stream I got to jump onto myself. For
Okay.
a few, and then I gotta leave the house early because I'm meeting Music Therapy Laz at 10 a.m.
That's right.
an hour away at a guitar store. We're gonna go live here on the channel from Guitar Showcase in Campbell, California.
Nice.
I guess they
So
said
how
we
did
could.
you phrase it, Caleb? Oh, sorry.
What?
Jim. So how did you phrase it, Caleb? It's an honor to have met you. Is that the phrase that I was supposed to use?
Yes.
Okay, yes, it was an honor to have met you, Caleb. Absolutely.
You too.
That's cool, man. We got a lot of this whole community. I know I've said this a million times, but it seems like this community here that are part of this whole thing. Everybody's cool,
Well, and
It's a
someone,
cool.
yeah, I was watching. Not to interrupt, but I was watching Ben Coombs' show earlier. He was on with JJ, and
Yep.
and JJ said it straight. He goes, "Johnny Beane, man, we got to thank Johnny Beane because without Johnny Beane, none of us would be friends. None of
That's
us.
right.
So,
Wow.
thank you, Johnny.
I was watching that too. I was
Thank
watching
you.
the Fruitcake Tony show for a bit. Yep, all cool.
Yeah, I watched that show too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I came up here to play guitar before we did this, and next thing you know, I'm watching shows. I'm getting phone calls. I'm like, I can't even play guitar. And then there's always a distraction.
And see, if you change the strings on your guitar, that gives you a reason to play your guitar for a little bit. Because you have to.
Yeah, I'll have to play tomorrow.
It's crazy because it's like it feels like a brand new guitar.
Yep. Yeah, we got to get Sean in here to one night to show us, because obviously he worked for Fender and Jackson and all that stuff, with the EVH guitars. So we could maybe learn some things from him about setting these bad boys up. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean,
Kate-
if you want to jump on one time.
Yeah, Sean, come
Caleb.
in now, and then these guys can leave. These East Coast guys have to get to bed. And
No, he's got to come on. I'm not missing that.
I gotta
I
go.
think- oh, that's right.
Caleb, I have one quick question.
Yeah.
Are you ever able to do live shows online so we can actually watch them because we don't live in California? Because we would love to see it.
Yeah,
Is
I've heard, I get a lot of people want me to do a live stream, but
Because of copyright, you probably can't.
I don't think that's it. I just
No.
don't want it to suck and sound like shit. You know?
Oh, okay.
I don't want it to.
That
I
actually
don't know.
would. That actually would be an experiment, though, because of copyright. Because it wouldn't be the actual, recorded tunes.
Mm-hmm.
It would be possible to see if Facebook would recognize those songs, though, as being commercial tunes and shutting it down.
Well, what does Facebook do with a cover band like Van Hagar when they stream their stuff? Does it do anything, or does it just they stream live, right?
Actually, yeah, they are able to get through with that stuff.
Yeah.
So it probably it depends.
YouTube would be an issue, right?
YouTube would even if it's a cover. Like Caleb, are you getting copyright things on all the videos you put up?
No, because I'm not I'm not monetized yet.
Yeah, but you still
no,
get the hit,
you-
though. You still get
You'd
the
get
hit.
them. You'd get them regardless. You would get if look in your emails.
I think I've gotten like one or two, and it's always for Unchained or something. It's always like just one song.
Ned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always Unchained for some reason. None of the other songs that I've done any of the other things on, and I'm using stems from tracks, from this one site that's gone now. That's so sad.
Oh no.
This site was powering the world, and then it just disappeared.
Powering the world.
It was the world of guitar. I mean, everyone was using these backing tracks for their stuff, and it just disappeared in like April, and like just into thin air. And obviously, I haven't been able to do my. I mean, I could do it where I play against the track, but I always liked that Eddie wasn't there, so I could just fill that spot, and I wouldn't want. I don't think it sounds good when I play over him. So,
No.
Well, I mean, although a few of the songs I have because they didn't have those tracks on the site. So like the Mine All Mine solo, I just pulled that way down in the mix, the song, and just the guitar was really up in the mix, so you could hear my guitar, and just barely a hint of the band. So. That's how I'll have to do it from now on if I do any more. So,
Well, very cool. All right. Well, yeah. I hope everybody has a great week. I'll see everybody Friday, I guess. And yeah, Caleb, I'm sure I'll be talking to you.
yeah, we don't talk at all, Jay.
No.
We need to talk more.
Yeah. We'll have to get more new burner phones,
Yep. Oh, there's
We do
lots
need
of
to allow me to
material.
get Mancuda on here to do strings. Tell him it's a charity or something.
I asked him on Tuesday after I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen
Oh, okay.
because he doesn't change the strings on those.
Yeah, I don't think he ever has.
But that's what makes it fun.
I told him I in the chit on Tuesday. I said I'll walk you through it. I won't change a pair. I won't change strings on a guitar that night. I'll try to walk you through changing strings on a Floyd Rose.
Maybe next time we're actually together. Like when one of us, like next time I'm at his place or something, we'll actually be there in person to help him.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
All right, everybody have a great week. Johnny, if I get that, I'm going to get that item tomorrow. So maybe, I don't want to, cock up your thing that you got going on, but
No,
Yeah.
it's cool. Message me whenever.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be around all day tomorrow. I mean, maybe, possibly.
Mhm.
So yeah, just message me when. I would say most likely whenever, and we can just do it.
Okay.
And music therapy. I will see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. at Guitar Showcase. We'll go live here on the channel. We'll be showing you guys some awesome guitars.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
All right, boys. I'm going to split.
Yeah.
I'll,
Let me. I'm gonna end it because I got to split too. Thank you, channel members. We love all of you. Where's the other card? Thank you so much, you guys. And if anybody wants to watch, I'll be live doing some GTA in about 10 minutes for a little while. So jump on
guitar
over.
tickling.
Jay, just stay for the post.
Okay. All right, wrap it up, Johnny. Let's go.
All right. Good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern.